Oh, Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry that I am running behind. I couldn't find my cord for my mic, and that is not my fault. Um, Somebody messed with something that wasn't theirs, and now I'm dealing with the repercussions of that. So I apologize for that. Give me just a second. Here. Well. Here, take. So again, sorry about that, guys. I can't find my cord. Yeah, go take them, buddy. I told her not to mess with my stuff, and she messed with my stuff. So, fantastic. Awesome. Can everybody hear me? Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. Everything's coming through good. Let me know. Yeah, go take them, dude. All right, like I said, the audio is going to be not so great compared to what I normally have. And again, that is simply because I don't have my cord. So that's why I was running around trying to find it. I couldn't find it because I didn't mess with it, and I didn't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. So really quick, we're going to get into... All right. So what are we here to talk about tonight? Well, obviously by the title of the video, you can see that we are talking about Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends news for both. Now, what does that entail? What news are we looking at? Well, with Halloween Kills, we had earlier this week the Total Film Magazine announcement, and then with that came, some leaked photos from that magazine, which will be available. I believe that is tomorrow. The Total Film Magazine will be available tomorrow. And I want to show you guys really quick, if you haven't already seen them. I'm sure most of you guys have seen them by now. But we're going to talk about the photos really quick, and then we're going to get into the Halloween Ends news, because there is some news on the Halloween Ends front that I want to address with you guys. Now, it's been making its rounds online today, so I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it. So, some of you will be like, oh, well, that's not news to me. But some of you that maybe have not been online a bunch today, this might be news to you. So, really quick. Oh, my goodness. How's everybody doing tonight, by the way? I mean, I am furious. You can't tell. I'm putting on a good show, but I'm furious that my cord is missing, because I have a podcast episode to film tonight, too. Yeah, you need a horror podcast. And if I can't find my cord, I can't do it. So I'm not happy. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How are we doing in the chat tonight, guys? I know this is weird, Thursday. I never do this. I just felt like, strike while the iron is hot. Let's talk about Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. Buffering. Can everybody see me all right, too? What's up, Linton? What's up, Sammy? What's up, Sam? What's up, Catman? Who else we got in here? What's up, David? What's up, T. Parker Evans? What's up, Alan? What's up, Peace Boy Rambo? What's up, John? Yeah, so we're going to get into it, David. Give me just a sec. All right. So what's up, Ronnie? What's up, Kern? So obviously, everybody's seen this by now. Let's just put it up. Let's talk about it really quick. Halloween Kills, the Total Film Magazine cover. This is a look at Michael Myers that we got. This is the nice, sexy, charred mask. Thank you, Demetrius. I appreciate that. I promise my audio is usually better when I can find my damn mic cord. What's up, Evan? What's up, Jeffrey? So yeah, we've got this cover art for the Total Film Magazine, and it's a cool cover. I really, really dig it. I like the orange hue on Michael. I really do enjoy this cover. I think it's really cool, and I'm actually tempted to buy this magazine Friday when it comes out, because I just think that is killer. But whatever, So that's awesome. And then we get into some of the photos that came out. Now, the first photo looks like it's probably just grabbed from the trailer, and that is this one of Michael holding the firefighter up with the halogen tool, obviously when he is committing his rampage on the Haddonfield Fire Department. So I thought that was cool. I mean, you get shots like this in the trailer, but it's cool to kind of get it high res, still kind of like that. I really like that. What do you guys think about this photo? I think this photo is cool. You got obviously Michael being brutal. That's great. You got a firefighter dying, rest in peace. The house burning in the background. I don't know. What's everybody think about this photo? I think this photo is awesome. And it might be my favorite of the three. Lenton, I don't know. It is available tonight at midnight in the U.S. So, and then it'll be on basically in bookstores and stuff like that. So if you want to buy it online, you can. If you want to buy it at a Barnes & Noble or a Books A Million, whatever's near you. So we got that photo, and then we got this photo, which looks to be, it could be from a still from the trailer, or it could just be like recreated as a promotional piece. And that's this one of the three Strode women in the back of the truck as they're obviously leaving Lori's house en route to the hospital. I think the reason I say it could just be, I think, a promotional piece is because you can see the lighting is a lot brighter than it was in the trailer. That was a very dark scene with them in the back of the truck. I mean, maybe it could be from the movie. It could just be a promotional piece. I don't know. But I like to look at the three Strode women. God bless Judy Greer. She's going to have to wear a Christmas sweater again for an entire movie. So, that sucks. But, hey. Yeah, Sean, we'll get into that in a sec. We're going to talk about that here in a second. And then the final still picture from the movie that's in the magazine is this one right here. And this is Cameron with Michael grabbing his neck. He's up against the wall. This is definitely a promotional piece. Although you see something similar in the trailer, this is a different angle. It's a different lens. It's different. The lighting is much different. It's a lot brighter. I would almost guarantee that this was taken specifically while they're filming, of course, but hey, let's get this for, like Dave McRae said, if you guys watch Dave McRae, he said the same thing. Basically that's what it seems like it's going to be. It was just like, hey, let's snap this photo. Let's put it out there as a promotional piece for Halloween Kills. So yeah. What's up, Rudy? Everybody can still hear me, right? I want to make sure because I muted my laptop so there wasn't any interference. And I just want to make sure if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, say, Nick, I can't hear you. Halloween Spaceballs, yes. All right, so now we're going to get into the article that came out 2 days ago from Bloody Disgusting regarding Halloween Ends. And I'm going to bring up just quick the article up on the screen. So this might look a little weird with me. Just bear with me here. Hey, guys, what's up? So here's the first part of the article. Basically, it just says that, I'll read it. And this is from John Squires, Bloody Disgusting. In the wake of Halloween Kills, we're getting David Gordon Green's Halloween Ends, intended to be the final film in Gordon Green's sequel trilogy. Halloween Kills is releasing on October 15th, 2021, with Halloween Ends currently dated for October 14th, 2022. While Halloween Kills has been hyped up as the ultimate slasher movie, large in scope and loaded with gory mayhem, it sounds like Halloween Ends will be taking the opposite approach. Wow. Jill, thank you so much. Hello. First super chat. I'm rich. I'm just kidding. Sorry about not having my mic. Again, guys, I will figure that out before we film this podcast episode. So then we get to the next part of the article. And the next part of the article says, producer Malik Akkad explains to Total Film magazine in the latest issue, the last one is going to be way more contained. Now, what do we think that means? What do we think that means? Well, for me, it's pretty obvious with that. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, do you want to see me talk or no? For me, I take that as it's going to be smaller in scale, smaller in scope, I would say. I think it's going to be a lot more grounded, back to the basics, because Halloween Kills, as we know, I believe it was David Gordon Green. Hey, what's up? Hey, I just want to make sure I'm coming in right. Jill, you heard me, right? You can hear me? Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. J-Dev, what's up, my dude? Thank you so much. That's 2 super chats, guys. Holy crap. Jill, shout out. J-Dev, thank you, brother. Keep up the great content. I will try. If I had my mic right now, I would take this to my grave. I'll keep saying it. This content would be even better right now if I had my microphone. But someone likes to move things around and not put them back. And now I can't find it. And I didn't want to have you guys wait any longer. But thank you so much, J-Dev. Thank you so much, brother. So we get that bit of news. Then we get the bit of news where Jamie Lee Curtis says that Halloween Ends will be her last time visiting the character of Laurie Strode. Okay. Is anybody shocked by that? I'm not. Are you guys? Are you guys shocked by that? I'm not shocked in the slightest. Duh. And no disrespect. Obviously, I know what she's saying. I think all of us are pretty much, once Halloween Ends comes out, we're like, okay, we got what we needed from the Laurie Strode character. Some would say we got a little too much from the Laurie Strode character. That's it. But I'm cool with that. She will not come back, Sam. Maybe she comes back for Halloween 2038 if she's still kicking by then. Laurie Strode, 80 years old, ready to take down Michael Myers. That's a little bit of news we got from Halloween Ends. And then we got a big leak today. Big leak from the Total Film magazine. So it comes out tomorrow. Obviously, as of tomorrow, it will not be a leak anymore. You can, you'll know it out. You'll be able to look it up on the internet tonight, basically, is what I'm saying. And that news is that Halloween Ends will be taking place a few years after Halloween Kills ends. So here we go. What do we take from this? Well, David Gordon Green said, I believe in the press release when they came out and were like, we're doing Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends about 2 years or so ago, 2.5 years ago. The premise was all 3 take place in the same night. And it's going to be one long Halloween to the very end. And then it'll be it. Then Jamie Lee's done. Then Michael's done. Yeah, Michael's done. Okay. But you know what I mean. And I believe that's what came out in the press release. Well, funny story, true story. COVID and the shutdowns and things not filming gave the filmmakers time to, I believe the exact quote was, to come up with ideas. And then they were like, what can we change? What can we add? What can we subtract? And I guess they came up with the idea to set it a few years after Halloween Kills. They sat on that idea for about a year, and they were like, you know what? Yeah, okay, I want to do that. And that's what they're doing. And the Total Film magazine, you will get a direct quote from David Gordon Green himself saying that. So, and like I said, when this magazine comes out tomorrow, this is no longer going to be speculation. It is happening. Halloween Ends does take place multiple years after Halloween Kills. Now, how do we feel about this, guys? I see some people going off in the chat. about it. And I prefer this. I prefer this personally. And let me talk about why. I was texting Christian about this earlier, and he prefers it too. And we agreed that for multiple reasons. One, when you set ends a few years after Halloween Kills, what you then set yourself up for is more character development. We can, whatever happens in ends, we're going to see the effects of that years down the road. Let's look at how Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 went, or Halloween H2O, or Halloween 2018. The PTSD and the trauma that these people experienced directly impacted them, and it made their characters the character they became in those films. There's a lot to be said about why that's a good thing to do. It's hard to really ruminate on trauma and what happens to you if it's just people dead, Michael, people dead, Michael, oh my God, people dead, Michael, for 3 movies, no break, nothing. To give us this break of multiple years, and this is me theorizing here, guys, in what I believe will be a film that features Laurie's daughter, Karen, dying, I think that's really, really going to mess with Laurie Strode. And I can't wait to see how her character is handled in Halloween Ends. Yeah, she might, Jill. She might. Yeah, Rudy, I'm excited too. Now, having said that too, there was another thing that Christian and I talked about. I was like, cool. I got the idea that they were going for. Let's do all 3 in one night. Wow, isn't that awesome? Problem with that is, in Halloween 2018, there is a scene when they are trying to find Allison, and Karen is yelling at the police officers, and she has her phone in her hand, and you can see it's 11:30 in the evening. Okay. Let's just address that really quick. You're going to be hard pressed to have people believe that all 3 of these movies are going to take place in the same night, when the first movie alone in these 3 movies, it was after midnight by the time that movie ended. So, and there's only so much night. So, am I okay with Kills being the same night? Oh yeah, absolutely. But what's going to happen to Michael? Linton, yes, I do. And that is actually another leak that came out today, guys. I believe it was the Fandom Empire. I'm not entirely sure. And then he went on Dave McRae's channel later in the day when Dave did a stream about it. You can check both of them out if you haven't already watched that video. But that is another leak that came out, is that apparently there will be a new mask for Michael when Halloween Ends. So now that we know that, we will, Joe. We will. Don't worry. Now that we know that, we don't know that as much as the previous leak about Ends. We know that. This is just, it's a rumor. Okay, if Michael's getting a new mask, what happens at the end of Kills? Now, some of you guys may have read the script, or you may have seen the movie or know someone that's seen the movie. If you have, don't spoil it in the chat. If you actually know how the movie ends. But how's it going to end then? That's what I want to know. How are we going to get from Kills to Ends and make this seem organic? Hey, what's up, 1031? And what's up, Sarah? How you guys doing? Because it's got to be organic. I mean, let's just call it like it is. It has to be organic. You can't just, I shudder to think about Michael Myers was captured and taken to an insane asylum again, and then broke out of the insane asylum again, because after 3 times, we still don't know how to control this dude. I mean, I know it's Michael Myers, but I'm just saying, at some point, we have to do something else. We can't just regurgitate the same setup. Michael captured, bad guy captured after bad guy kills people. Bad guy sits in jail or institution for a while. Bad guy breaks out. Bad guy goes to the same spot. Stab. You know what I mean? I mean, we're really getting a little long in the tooth with that. So, nice. Evan, you ordered the Halloween 4 and 5 4Ks. Hell yeah, brother. John, could they be re-editing the ending to set it up? I don't know. Oh, Sam Triple Feature says that the end of Halloween Kills, you'll find out, or the end of Halloween Ends, you'll find out that Michael was not actually Michael. It was Tina. Yeah, for sure. Hey, what's up, Darius? That's what I'm saying. So we're talking about that really quick when it comes to this new mask. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. We don't have anything concrete on that yet. Now, the Fandom Empire did report that, and he said he has a good source on that. So, see you later, Catman. Thanks for popping in, brother. He said he has a good source on it. I trust that. I'm not going to question him. He's been doing this a while. He's very good at what he does. But we cannot confirm that as of right now. So, basically, that's a rumor, but a rumor nonetheless that is very interesting to talk about. A brand new sculpt of a mask for Halloween Ends. And then, how does Michael get it? Does he break into a department store? It seemed kind of weird that they'd be selling that mask. So what? Do people have it as like a prank, as in, a la Halloween 4? And when they're, messing with Dr. Loomis and Sheriff Meeker, is it something like that? So that'll be interesting to see how that comes about too, because for me, I think the best way to handle it. Hey, what's up, Wes? I think the best way to handle this is to have it be Michael is presumed dead. Obviously, Lori's not going to believe he's dead, whatever. Lori will never believe the dude's dead. But Michael is presumed dead. They don't recover the body or whatever, something happens. I don't know. Floats down a river, Halloween 5. I'm kidding, but you know what I mean. And then that ends up with them assuming he's dead. And we move from there. And then a couple years later, he shows back up. He wasn't dead. Lori knew the whole time. Yada, yada. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. How do you think Kills should end if we're going to skip a few years, which is what Malika Cod said, which would make you believe they're all gone. Would make you believe it's going to be 3 to 5 years. So, I don't know. Just curious. Just curious what you guys think of that. I don't know. I personally, I gave you guys how I feel. I think that should be handled. But let me know. Let me know what you guys think. How do you think? How do you think it should end in order to set that up, to make it seem organic? Yeah, no, Darius, I saw that. Yeah, we were talking about the new mask. Yeah. Are you talking new, like not the Shatner, not the white mask, like a new mask? T. Parker Evans with H18 focusing on Michael coming back. Kills on raising the body count. Yes. Ends is, I promise you, going to be more psychological, more character driven. That's what I really think. Kills by family. The police don't let Lori kill Michael, and he gets locked up again. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. I don't know how that's going to be handled. Well, that's the thing, though. 1031. We know now that it doesn't take. What's up, Demetrius? We know that it doesn't take place the same night. We know that for a fact, that Kills and Ends are not going to take place on the same night. So then you would have to, I don't know. A new sculpt is a classic. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, they are, Peace Boy. Yeah, it's just a little bit of the news we got, guys. Like, I didn't want to hype it up too much and be like, holy crap, we have this monsoon of news. We do have some cool news. I mean, the whole taking place years later, when that was never the intention from the beginning of this all, that's a big deal. Wes thinks the daughter or granddaughter is going to get killed, and it's going to piss Lori off so much. Yep, final battle. Yes, yeah. That's the way it's going to go. My problem with that is I worry that they would go lean a little bit too much into H18 again. Are we going to see Laurie barricaded in a house on a shooting range waiting for the guy to come back? Because I've seen that before. You know, I think it'd be really cool. Oh, man. I just came up with an awesome idea. Huh. What if Halloween Kills, Michael's gone? They don't know if he's alive or dead. He's just gone. No word, no trace, no nothing. So Halloween ends. Laurie goes on the hunt for him. Rather than him hunting her, she flips the script and she says, this is going to end tonight. I'm going to find you. I don't know. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's thought of that, but I think that would be cool. Demetrius, your question. What's up, Jay? How you doing, brother? See you later, Darius. So for your question, Demetrius, I don't know, because with Blumhouse being the machine behind all of this now, you would have to imagine, especially with the cash cow that it is, they're going to want to keep pumping them out. I mean, when that's your business, is making money off of movies that you finance and distribute, you're going to want to make more of them. You obviously can't do the Laurie Strode storyline. That's going to be done. And then I worry also, are you going to kill this incarnation of Michael? I mean, I feel like you'd have to. You're going to have to end both of their storylines in Halloween Ends. So you would essentially have to reboot again. And I mean, I'd be okay with that. You know, I personally don't care. It doesn't bother me. I know it bothers some people. It really doesn't bother me if they were to reboot it again. But you know, yeah, Sarah, I think that's fair to say. I think a handful of years. I don't think it'll be like we got from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 to 2018. No, it's not going to be almost a decade. It's just, especially because you're really starting to see a resurgence of slashers and horror, and really iconic classic horror. You know, it's really starting to spike back up again. And, you know, I think it would behoove the studios to capitalize on that, personally. But what do I know? John, I don't think they're going to change the title. I really don't. I think they really like this title. And I'll tell you what, I actually like this title more than Halloween Kills when they were first announced. And then Kills has grown on me since. I do like, and especially after seeing the trailer, you're like, oh yeah, bro, Halloween Kills. Like, I don't know. It's corny in some respects. And then in others, it's not. So, but I like the Halloween Ends title. I always have. I think it's a cool title. I really do. And I think that it makes sense because you're basically telling us the Laurie and Michael line is ending. And for me personally, okay, I'm cool with that. I'm not mad at all. Yeah. So Wes says, say Michael does actually kill Laurie, then what? What would be next for Michael? Well, like I said, you got to go the reboot route. You have to address another storyline from earlier in the franchise. And by reboot, I mean totally original characters, or you go the remake route. No, there's no other route to go, in my opinion. You can't go anywhere else than those three routes. Because you can't continue this storyline. You just can't. So we'll see. Jay says Michael gets severely wounded at the beginning of Ends. They skip forward a couple years with him in a vegetative state, while Laurie and others face vigilante charges, and Michael escapes during the trial. So we almost saw Michael Myers on trial and whatnot with Halloween Returns. I always thought that idea was kind of cool. Yeah. Halloween is the one going strong still. Could you see a spinoff with Allison? Oh, and here's the problem. Can you go watch Mickey Mouse, please? Go. The problem with that is if Laurie dies, which I fully expect her to, she's going to take Michael out with her. And then if this, and if you bring back Allison, then you're essentially just, you're essentially kind of, I don't know, taking some of the oomph away from your Halloween Ends ending. And that not being the finality of it, you know? Michael didn't actually die, and now he's coming after Allison. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind it personally, but I think they really want Halloween Ends to like just end this line of Michael, in this line of Laurie, you know. 1031 kills ends with Michael disappearing. Yeah. How about a sequel to Halloween 3? I would love that, Sarah. Yeah, I love the Laurie Michael storyline too, Jill. I just, you know, it's like we're getting to the point where it's like there's only so much we can do. Yes, they are. That's right, Peace Boy. Wes, I think Michael not being tied down to just chasing down Laurie and just being more random would be more terrifying. Yeah. No motive. Just wants to kill. Always liked that idea. Bring back Danielle Harris and continue. I would love that. I would personally love to see that storyline revisited. But guys, I mean, it's a moot point. It's never going to end. I mean, they will be making Halloween movies until you die, until I die, until we all die, and then afterward. Because it's such a well-known IP. It's just never going to go anywhere. As long as it still makes money, it's never going to go anywhere. Revealed that Michael's actually Laurie's sister. Oh, yeah. Would the fandom be okay with Laurie killing Michael and ends and she lives? I would be okay with it. I would. But I will say, John, personally, I think there's one way to do it. There's literally only one way to do it. They die together. That's my opinion. I think they both have to die in ends. Because you have to have that sacrifice almost from Laurie, and you have to get that from her character. And I think you also have to have that moment of, both of them to have that moment of, I finally got you. You know, I just feel like that's how it's going to go. She's going to sacrifice herself in a way that she knows will take out Michael. That way she knows he can never get anyone again. Ends focusing more on Laurie and possibly other survivors. Yes, T. Parker. I think that's a good idea too. And Jay mentions that there's a rumor that Ends doesn't take place in Haddonfield. Well, that would line up with Laurie hunting him down if he's on the loose. I love the Thorn storyline. That's right. Just hunting for the shape on Michael's coming. Yeah. Says a mask from the prankster. Yeah. I dig it so far. 1031. I dig it. I mean, guys, it's, you know, some of this stuff I almost, I don't know, some of it I'm like, why do we even talk about some of it sometimes? Because we know some of it won't happen. Like, I remember after Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and so many people were like, just end the franchise, it's done. Halloween 3D gets announced. Oh my God, this is terrible. Just end it. It's so like, it's run its course. Well, if it had run its course, Halloween 2018 wouldn't have made over $250 million. So we can talk about that till we're blue in the face. But I mean, until these movies start to not make money, they're going to keep happening. And I know a lot of you guys are fans, and I know a lot of you guys, like myself, you know, you're cool with seeing more Halloween movies. They're not always going to be the greatest, but whatever, you know, they're fun. Yeah, Mike, for sure. Yeah, I can touch on that. No problem. But it would be dope to see Jason kill other people in horror films instead of chasing it. Jason, or are you talking about Mike? Are you talking about Michael or Jason? Peace Boy. Tyler Mane kills Michael and ends. Oh man. Fated Child, you think Michael has ever escaped many times before and just ignored Laurie? No, not in this linear timeline. No. In this timeline, it's basically been that, he's been in Smith's Grove. They're going to transfer him. And Dr. Sartain is like, I'm going to get you out for my own weird reasons because that character was terrible. It ends with Michael and Laurie dying. Yes, yeah, I agree. I agree, 1031. Michael and Laurie dying together. Allison survives because I believe Karen dies and kills. So, yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right, Jay. No, yeah, Peace Boy. I think a lot of these franchises, it could really help them out to open them up more, And that's what I think a lot of people say. We love, I love me some JLC. I love Jamie Lee. I love Halloween. I love Laurie Strode. It's my favorite horror movie of all time. My favorite movie of all time. Having said that, though, it'd be nice to see Michael, oh, hey, I'm going to take this train on the road. We're going to go to this state or this city or this venue and kill people. Like that was one of the cool things I liked about Texas Chainsaw 3D. And I do not like that movie. Don't get it twisted. I do not like Texas Chainsaw 3D, although it's fun. But it was cool. He goes to that like carnival almost. I think it was like a carnival or a fair. Like that was cool. It's always cool when you see that, when they kind of put these killers into more open world situations. And it's just like, all right, kill everyone you can. Like Child's Play's reboot at the third act in the toy store where all the dolls and toys are coming to life. That was awesome. I love that. Let's see here. I think we'll get another Doctor with a big role. Not in this one, Ali. I really don't think. I think they understood how the fans reacted to Dr. Sartain. I think you're going to see Laurie as more of that role, more of the Loomis role. Yes, T. Parker Evans. Halloween. Michael Takes Manhattan. Yes. Michael on a Plane. Yes. I don't care how bad some Halloween movies are. They're still better than 80% of any new horror movie. Yeah, I love the Halloween movies. Sarah asked, Nick, do you think they could do a Michael versus Jason film in the future? Could they? Yes. Will they? No. Well, I guess never say never, especially with this new iteration of Michael. He's pretty brutal, so you would think he'd stack up pretty well against Jason. But I think it's more of a rights issues thing. And because Malik Akkad has strict instructions from his father, Mustafa Akkad, basically never let Michael cross over into that world. I don't know if a lot of people knew that. That is the some of the not dying words, but one of the things that Malik has that he promised his father that he would never do that with Michael Myers. He would never cross him over with somebody else because the family felt like it would cheapen the character of Michael Myers. So as long as the Akkads own that franchise, and when Malik is gone, I'm sure one of his kids will own it. I don't think you'll ever see it. To be honest, I love those two movies. Peace Boy, Fated Child, got the 4Ks as a bundle or individual. I got them individually as well. Yeah, I did. I didn't pull the trigger on the bundle because I want to get the vinyls individually, so I didn't buy the vinyls. And I also didn't. I did want the pens, though. I really did want the pens, but I wasn't huge on the posters. So I don't know. Yeah, Ali, very good point. Can't wait to see how Candyman and Kills do at the box office. Well, I will say, I think Kills is going to do better than Candyman. Now, that's not to say that Candyman is not going to do well, because Candyman will do well. But I think this is my opinion. Now, obviously, it depends on the trajectory of where we're at in the country right now, because, with COVID and whatnot. But assuming there are no more shutdowns or anything like that, I think Kills will surpass 2018. I think it's going to make more money than 2018. I mean, Michael Myers in October on the big screen is an event, man. That's an event. So, yeah, I personally think that it's going to do buku bucks. Yeah. So, but I do think it'll do. I think it's going to kill it. Now, Candyman, I still think will probably do 150 to 200 million. Something like that. Lenton says, Michael Myers all day. That's right. Sam, Triple Feature says, plot idea. After being captured, Michael is being transported to a super facility in Texas. When the car taking him breaks down and Michael falls into the hands of Leatherface and family. Yes. 1031 says, revisiting Langdon, Illinois from the opening of H2O. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Like I said, a little more open world Michael Myers. Do you all good? Yes, I agree, Jay. I do think that if things go well, I do think Candyman could start to bring that franchise back, which would be really exciting. Also kind of nerve-wracking, because I don't know if you guys remember, but Candyman's great. Farewell to the Flesh is enjoyable. I do enjoy Farewell to the Flesh. Day of the Dead, I only saw that movie like once or twice years ago. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I do not remember liking it. Sarah says, well, one thing about the box office is that Halloween Kills comes out a week before the new Dune. That's going to be interesting, especially since you've got fans of both. Yeah, and see, here's the thing. Another thing people aren't taking into account. Yes, Lenton, it comes out next month. Guess what else comes out that day? Jackass Forever. The fourth Jackass movie, which I'm stoked for. I grew up on the Jackass movies, so I'm really excited to go see the boys, do a bunch of dumb shit again. But that's going to be a really, really crowded October. But Halloween Kills, I think, is going to hold its own throughout the entire month. I think you're going to see like 3 strong weeks of Halloween Kills, and that's just because. You know how many casual moviegoers go to the theater in October just to see a Halloween-themed movie? I don't mean Michael Myers. I mean Halloween, But I think that's going to be awesome, and I think it's going to do really well. And yes, Sarah, I think No Time to Die got moved to November. I think that got moved to November. Yep. Yes. I want to make sure I don't miss anything from you guys. Faded Child plot twist. I got the 4Ks without having a 4K player. So did I. I've got 2 months to buy one. Jill says Candyman 3 is awful. Yep, from what I remember. So, but I have to revisit it because we're doing another discussion, guys. I don't know if you remembered our Halloween Kills trailer discussion video where I got me and a couple of the guys together, Ken, Justin, and Dan, and we talked about Halloween Kills. We're going to be doing another one. I'll go ahead and announce it now. We're going to be doing another one probably next week where we're going to talk about Candyman. All of the 3 that have already been released and then the new one coming out. Jill brings up Jordan Peele's Nope, and Rudy says he wants to see it. It looks like a circus. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of looks like a circus off in the distance, and the cloud is like a balloon. Like, so we have no idea what it's about, but I'm down. Also, what do you guys think about Malignant's trailer? I thought Malignant looked awesome. I think it looks really cool. It's like a supernatural slasher. James Wan, man. Love that trailer. Really do. So sound off in the chat, guys. What'd you think of Malignant's trailer? Everybody talking about how Candyman 3 is pretty bad. Evan doesn't have 4K capability. Like a lot of us don't. Sarah doesn't have one. Yeah, look, even if I can't watch it right away, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Oh, there you go, Wes. Yeah, talking about Malignant. Yes. Rudy says, James Wan will take my money. Peace Boy says, Candyman is so cool. First and second ones are my fave. Y'all should do a watch together of Halloween and Halloween 18, the week Kills comes out. Ooh. You know what? That's funny that you mentioned that, Jay. Because, and I know you're a new sub. So, by the way, everybody, welcome Jay. Jay Dead. He's new. great dude. Really appreciate you, brother. That's one thing that I've talked about over the past couple months on our live streams. Once October hits, we're going to be doing Halloween live commentaries for every Halloween film in the series. There's going to be a lot of Kills content. So yeah, maybe we'll do our live commentary with all the guys. Maybe try to get some Christian Hanahara. Maybe see if Pizzow wants to get on one. See if Lee wants to get on one. Reach out to the guys. See how they're feeling. Maybe we can watch Halloween together. I think that'd be cool. New but seasoned, yes. Sam says, I heard Halloween Ends is more just a Halloween Resurrection. Well, it's not filmed yet, Sam, so we don't know. Sarah says, one thing I like about the Malignant trailer is a piece of music is from Jerry Goldsmith's score from the 1976 film Logan's Run. I did not know that. That's really cool. 1031 says, I thankfully have only seen the first two Candyman movies, and even then I thought the second one was all right, but a little bit mediocre. It is. Jill says, yes, that would be awesome. Keep your eyes peeled, Jill. So yeah, guys, if you just now are coming in here, this is not going to be as long as like my normal, like when Justin and I stream, which is usually about 2 hours. I'll probably go about 15 more minutes. So stick in. If you're just catching it, you're coming in here. We got about 30 people in here right now. That's pretty cool. You can head to the front or just wait to watch the playback. We went over the Halloween Kills total film news and images, and then we went over the Halloween Ends. One of them being confirmed leaks. It's not a spoiler because you'll know tomorrow. And the other one being a leak that's going around, but we have not confirmed it yet. No, it hasn't been confirmed yet, I should say. Hey, Evan, don't threaten me with a good time, brother. And Sarah says the only good thing about Candyman 3 was Tony Todd. Yes, that's what I remember. Fated Child, are you into Final Destination? Wondering if you're interested in the apparent 6th installment. Yes, I am. And yes, I am. I just don't like the 4th one. I think the 4th one is truthfully trash. But I like all the other ones. So yeah. It's disrespectful that Justin isn't in this chat. I know, right? What is Justin doing? I never saw any of the Candyman movies after the original. Like I said, Farewell to the Flesh is not bad, Evan. It's not bad. Like, you wouldn't watch that movie, even if you're just a casual Candyman fan, and be like, oh my God, that was terrible. No, it's not terrible. It's not bad. Now, Day of the Dead, which I have to revisit for our discussion next week. I'm not looking forward to it at all. Then we get people talking about Old, Sarah and Jill. I thought it looked cool. And recently the first reviews have come out and they're not good. They're not good. So they're not terrible, but they're not very good. So we'll see. I'll wait to see how some of the people in the horror community feel about it. And then then maybe I'll check it out. Taylor, what do you think will happen to the Halloween franchise in the future after Kills? I'm assuming you mean after Kills and Ends. We touched on this a little bit ago. And that was basically just, I think a lot of us think they're going to either just reboot it entirely with brand new characters, no connection to these previous films, or they're going to continue from a previous storyline. So we'll see. Rudy sends a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Rudy. Tips for nips. Hey, with a pumpkin. It's a little inside joke we got, guys. Thank you so much, Rudy. I appreciate that. That's our third super chat today, guys. Wow. Monetization. It opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Thank you so much, Rudy. I appreciate that, brother. Rudy is a great subscriber, follower, and friend. We love Rudy. We love having Rudy in here. The original Candyman is easily one of your top 20 horror films. Yes. I'll probably see Old this weekend. Let me know how it is. I can't wait to hear what John Carpenter whips up for the Halloween Kills music score. Oh, yeah. Let me just tell you something. If the music cues we got in the trailer aren't in the film, I'm going to be pissed, okay? Because that, what was that, cellos or I don't know if it was cello or violin or whatever it was, but it was fudging awesome. Like, whew, yes, give me that. Tips for Nips finally taken off. Hopes and dreams, yes. Nips as in cheese nips. Yes, cheese nips. Michael in space. Yes. How a film does on a rewatch during Chucky Marathon, going to skip Seed, decided to rewatch it years, not half as bad. It was a cello, yes. And yeah, I mean, maybe it's not. I haven't watched it in a long time. But I didn't hate Seed. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think it was an abomination I wanted to burn. And then Linton, yes, Linton. I think I speak for everyone in this chat when we say Scream better come out ASAP. I need a trailer. I need a poster. I need photos. I need some Scream content. I need to see my girl Nev on the screen again, ready to kick that Ghostface bitch's ass. I need it. Michael in a retirement home. Yes. Escape Room 2 was good. All right. 1031 despises Seed of Chucky. Taylor asks, do you think Michael's mask should look more burnt? Well, we don't know because we don't know how long he spent in the basement. So it all depends. It just depends on how long he spent down there. We don't know yet. So we'll have to see. If he was down there for a long time, yeah, probably. Sarah says the Shape Hunts Allison is my favorite piece of music from Halloween 2018. Me too. Hold on a second. Well, that's lovely. My son passed out face down on the floor because he didn't get a nap today. So he's now passed out on the family room floor. That's great. Rudy, we need a Scream 5 teaser trailer. Yes. I know the title is Scream, but I'm still going to call it Scream 5. Me too. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of us, Jill, you have no idea. He keeps me very busy. I'm going to have to wake him up as soon as I end this because he needs to be awake because he's going to bed soon. And I don't need his sleep schedule ruined. Jay says, I've been passed out face first in the floor. Not going to lie. We all have. I think a lot of us have. Linton says, I heard a teaser might be coming out for Scream next month on Wes Craven's birthday. Oh, don't you start with me. When is Wes's birthday? Man, I have my computer here. I guess I could just look it up. Let's do it. Let's find out when Wes Craven's birthday is, ladies and gentlemen. Wes Craven's birthday is August 2nd. Holy crap. That's like a week and a half. Speaking of Scream, how many of you were alive when the first Scream came out in 96? I was alive. Oh, J-Dev, you have the same birthday as Wes Craven. That's awesome, man. You know what? I'm gonna see who shares my birthday with me. Let's find out. Born. Okay. So here's who shares my birthday. You guys ready? I don't know if you guys have ever done this. I think this is like super interesting. You share a birthday with Elvira. That's pretty damn cool. Chuck Norris. I looked this up before, and I was not thrilled with the list. But let's just do it. So who do I share a birthday with? I share a birthday with Ralph Fiennes. think that's how you pronounce it. Voldemort. Guy who plays Voldemort. Pretty cool. Hey, Voldemort. Don't know who this woman is. Dina Meyer. She's an actress. Jordan Sparks. Let's see. Guitarist Rick Nielsen. Cheap Trick. Okay. Actress Heather Donahue from the Blair Witch Project. That's cool. Meghan Trainor. Okay, so it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Could have been worse. Let's see. Haley Joel Osment. Oh man. Chuck Norris was never born. He was created in the pit of a black hole, then destroyed it. That is the legend. But yeah, guys, I mean, I don't know how you guys feel. I know how you feel. Am I all about that bass? Conor McGregor. Oh, yes. Love me some Conor McGregor. Rest in peace to his leg. But yeah, I mean, I know how a lot of you guys feel. We talked about it in the chat. This was pretty lively. I really appreciate you guys being in here. I just really wanted to get a couple of these things off my chest, share them with you guys. If you hadn't heard about the Ends news, there you go. Takes place a few years after Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills is coming. It's coming. It's real soon. So, yeah, I'm sure you guys are excited. I am excited. That is awesome. Taylor Johnson, I share my birthday with Sigourney Weaver. Nice. Hell yeah. But yeah. So I'm actually heading out too, Jay. So don't worry. But yeah, thanks so much for being in here, guys. If you haven't left a like already, leave a like on the stream for me, please. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, if you're watching on the playback. If you missed the beginning where we went over the images and the news, just go ahead and back and watch it. That's going to do it for me. I got to go wake my kid up. So this is Nick at the Lost River Drive-In signing off. Thank you guys so much for being in here. And I hope you guys have a great night. And I will see you on the channel tomorrow, where I will be uploading my latest horror hunting trip, FYE, Walmart, and Target. So be on the lookout. See you later. Oh my God.